Alright guys, welcome to Night Outdoors. I started this channel for my sons really to have fun and do outdoor stuff with them, spend time with them, be able to record it and have that for future memories and share our experiences with you guys. Fair warning, I am a novice at bushcraft and a lot of things. So a lot of our stuff might seem Mickey Mouse, and it should, because I'm doing it with a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old. But we will do our best to make everything entertaining and have a good time for y'all, and be informational and share our experiences with you. Today I'm at the hunting lodge that I built for my sons in the woods behind our house. We're going to do some repair work to it. Now this is just something I built for them to play with in the woods and have them a camp where they could come spend time. My oldest boy Matthew, he loves it, and it's just been raining for about 3 months, so we hadn't had any work or any time to come do work with it or on it. Give y'all a quick look at what I got going on here. As you can see behind me, or let me see if I can figure out how to get this thing turned around. All right, here we go. So this is what we're working with. As you can see, I just built a little 3-wall shelter and strung a tarp up over it. We had the tent set up under the tarp, and the first night we camped out in it, my oldest son Matthew got bored and wanted to go home. Shortly after dark, it came a monstrous flood, and it collapsed the tent. It collapsed the tarp onto the tent and broke the tent poles. And I mean, where's it at? Broke them. The weight of the water falling on top of the tent from the tarp and everything is just too much to handle. So we're gonna have to pull all that out of the way and work on the walls and stringing the tarp back up. We got some firewood needs to be stacked and organized. We got a little reflector wall and a fire pit that washed in with mud. So we'll get started on that. Look. Come here, boy. Alright, well, the tent didn't appear to have any rips or anything. It is awful wet and perhaps even moldy. I'll have to get it to the house and spray it out and let it dry out and check on it. I'd like to try to save it and just buy new tent poles. May have to get a new tent. We'll just have to see. I guess now we need to get started on the tarp, or lack of. Yeah, it's looking kind of raggedy right now. Y'all just hang out for a minute. Alright guys, I don't know if you've seen it or not, but I think my bank line has dry rotted and I should probably get some more. Also, if you see me with the axe trying to skin at the tree a little bit, I was trying to create a little groove and a slight slope going up because I thought it was going to be harder to stretch that line that high and it'd allow it to slide into the groove. In hindsight, I probably should have did it from the top down. That way it would rest on the groove and I wouldn't have to worry about my line falling down. As dry rotted as it is, I'll probably end up having to come and do it again in a couple of weeks, so it's no big deal. But tomorrow when my boys get home from my mom's, it'll work out great. You know, they'll be able to come out here and play and have a good time. That's all that really matters. So we got the tarp straightened up a little bit. I'm gonna clear some stuff up around camp. I have my 5-year-old helping me stack firewood, so you can imagine what that looks like if you have toddlers. And then we'll look at some of my gear. I don't have much. I don't have a lot of money. You won't see Grantsford Brooks or Mora or anything like that out here. And we'll go over what I do have, how I got it, and why I don't buy that stuff. So y'all just hang out and give me a minute. You want to dig in the fire pit, man. Oh, come here, bro. Alright guys, if you watch me work, you see me lay some sticks to the side, which you all guess means we're going to build a fire. I mean, what kind of outdoors or bushcraft video would this be if we didn't build a fire and sit down and talk, right? I'm going to be using a lighter. I'll do it as traditional as possible. I have some fat wood, or lighter knot as we call it. I don't have a ferro rod or a bow drill or anything like that out here with me. Don't even really know how to use a bow drill, but I will be doing a video trying that sooner or later. If you watch me dig the hole, you've seen a lot of wet mud come out. So I'm gonna have to get some drier sticks, probably some pulpwood, to put in the bottom to build my fire on to keep it out of that mud so it don't just kill it off. So I'm gonna put y'all back on my homemade camera stand and get busy. Alright guys, well my phone died as I went to lay my fire out. As you can see, I got it going. Go over a little bit of gear I got and tell you what happened while I was letting my phone charge. Like I said, this little camp's in the woods behind my house. It's 50, 100 yards. I just ran up there and put it on charge. I've got like 15% to finish this. Hey Buck. And let it charge tonight and try to do a little more in the morning before church. While I was away, let my phone charge, or while my phone was away and I was letting it charge, I've been wanting to cut this one tree down because it would make good wood. I could use it around camp, and what I didn't use is still pretty green. It'd make good firewood and such. Let me get y'all. See? Got most of the way through. Then the head broke off my axe. No, it wasn't an overstrike or an operator failure. This is a good axe. It was a plum. This is nothing against plum. They make great axes. I picked this one up at a garage sale, did a little work to it. And the handle already had some splits and stuff in it. Let's see if I can get y'all a picture. But it had that real rustic, work, manly, used look to it, and I loved it. Real good grain orientation for the most part. I just like the way it looked, and I hate that it broke. It was a good hard handle. It was bound to happen. It's old. There's no telling how old this thing is. I really liked the way it looked though, and I didn't want to change it out till I had to, and that's why it broke. Here's the head. It's upside down, sorry. It's got some dirt on it. I know y'all seen me chopping in the dirt. I'm sure some of you older guys will have stuff to say about that, and you're right, I shouldn't do it, but this axe gets used a lot. It gets cleaned quite a bit, and like I said, I got it for $6. It's a great axe. You should have seen it when I got it. The entire thing is just flaky rust. I watched some YouTube and asked some questions, and white vinegar is the way to go if you did not know. I mean, it was amazing. I got a double bit, no name brand axe from my grandfather that I'll be redoing shortly, or hopefully shortly. I'll do a video on that. We can go over some of the stuff I've learned watching. I'm just getting into all this, so I don't know a whole lot. If any of you guys have suggestions on anything y'all see me doing, feel free to leave comments. But I have a man axe I picked up at a garage sale. I'll try to get around to redoing it. I want to rehang this one though, because I'm going to be using my granddaddy's axe. It'll just be a family heirloom. I'm going to rehang this one and maybe stain the handle and do some patina work to the axe itself. Other than that, y'all seen me use, let me get it off real quick. This. This is Real Simple Tools Damascus Steel folding knife, and it is amazing. Very tough, very sharp, very well made. I got this off Bespoke Trading Post. I signed up just to check the boxes out, didn't see anything I liked, and they got me. I forgot to skip the box one month and they shipped it without my realizing, and I am so glad they did. It's been an awesome little knife. The back right there, let's see if we can get a good look at it. While it probably works great for ferro rods, I tried it with that fat wood just because I've never done that. We have so much fat wood around here, we just pick it up and burn it. You know, you don't have to shave it and conserve it. But it didn't. Might work better as a saw or something, but it didn't do good for shaving that. I should have used a blade. It sharpens extremely easy. The Damascus finish and patina to it. I use this at work. I carry it all day, every day. It's an amazing knife. I love it. Moving on. Y'all saw me use a saw and another knife. This is something I got for Father's Day from my church. I got a gift card from for Academy. Picked this up as a game winner. I picked it up for like 19 bucks at Academy online. And it's been pretty good. Like I said, you won't see me using Gransford Brooks or Frost River or Moore or anything like that. As I go on and get into it more and have more funds available, I might, or if any of you guys decide to send me something to review, I might. But till then, I'll just use what I got because, guys, it's bushcraft. Okay, it's not a social club. You don't have to have the top of the line stuff. Bushcraft's all about making it work with what you have. That's what men have been doing since the beginning of time. God bless us with a brain and wisdom, and He expects us to use it. It's not all about material possessions. This is the game winner saw. This whole kit's for processing game. This is a bone saw. I used it to cut deer antler one time and made a knife out of the bone itself and made a bone handle to put it on. It's a fun thing. If I get around to doing another, I did it for my son so he could have a knife that wasn't really a knife and wouldn't hurt him. I made it look sharp and dangerous, but it was not at all. He's already broken it, as a matter of fact. But if I get around to that again, we'll make a video about that. It does great for about 2.5 to 3 inch size wood. It still cuts pretty good. I mean, you have to put a lot more effort into it now because I've cut bone, wood, fat wood, everything else with my kids have sawed on concrete and what have you, and it still does real good. It's comfortable. I have kind of smaller hands, so that right there in between my fingers, that kind of works on me, and it works better if you tilt the front up and do like this. Works pretty good. After that, you saw me use this. I mean, it's a good knife. It's got a gut hook. It sharpens extremely well. It's tough. The handle feels good. It don't roll in your hand, and it's camouflage. I mean, what can you not like about it? Well, I just don't. too big and bulky for what I would do, and I don't like the gut hook. I've never liked a gut hook on a knife. A lot of you may disagree with me, but I just don't like it. And when I first got into this and got this, I wanted to baton some wood, and the closest thing to me was a hammer. It's a dumb choice, I know, but I was trying to do it for my kids, and what's a knife against making my kids happy? So I batoned it, and let's see if we can get a look at the damage. All that. It was not super hard, but it has held up great still, and that does work good for shaving fat wood. Like I said, it sharpens extremely easy. The resin doesn't come off of it real good, but overall it's a good knife, and I mean, it's tough. I've put it through the paces. After that, one that I don't use as much, but I do love, I wish I had a separate sheath to carry it by itself, it's the little skinning knife. It's good for carving, cutting rope. It's extremely sharp. Feather sticks. I don't use that, but I kind of like it if I do need a more secure grip, and it does provide it. Although, if you're not careful, you can get yourself right there. But I mean, even like that, I mean, it's so secure. It doesn't roll. Everything is full tang. Has that for the lanyard hanging out. I might take a file to it and flatten it out in case I need to use it to strike a ferro rod or something. I don't know. But I love it. I mean, it's just really nice feeling. For 19 bucks, all of this. And it's been great. I love it. Oh, let me put it all back together and show you what it looks like when it comes out. It comes in this, hang on, I didn't snap it all together. It comes in this nylon sheath that's also pretty tough. It has the loop to put on your belt. I don't. It's big. It's not real heavy, but it's just big and catches on twigs and brush and vines and stuff. And I carry the Real Simple Tool pocket knife on my hip and a belt sheath, so there's no room for it. I'd like to one day have a Mora or Frost River or whatever, you know, just a real nice bushcraft knife. But until I do, I'll continue carrying the Real Simple Tool. Like I said, I take it to work every day. Excuse me, I'm trying to put it back on my belt one-handed. There we go. So we broke our axe. I need to tend to the fire real quick, y'all, if I want to kind of watch. I can't see y'all on this phone. It's stupid, and it does not allow me to rotate the camera without stopping the video. So there, I did that. I know this isn't the best video ever, and I don't care. It's more for fun. If y'all don't like it, don't watch it. But if you do, hit the like button, subscribe, you know, help your boy out, help my boys out, you know. I'm trying to get them started here. I think that's something great that a father should do. Coming up, I hope to do an overnighter out here with the boys, maybe cook some pork chops or steaks, cheap steaks on the fire, their BB guns, try to let them squirrel hunt. We set traps, you know, I know how to do the snares and all, but there's nothing in season right now, and, you know, I mean, can't do that. So I set them, but I set them where they won't work and let them have fun with it. So we might do some of that. We plan on going to my mom's for long. We just had a baby. He's 3 weeks old. His name is Baby Joseph, or Joseph Talmadge. We call him Baby Joseph. And we have to take him up to see the rest of the family. Nobody's got to see him yet, really. And we have some awesome fishing trips at my mom's. Mostly perch and pound, maybe bass, but you catch them almost every time you throw something in the water. And my boys have a blast. And they would love to see herself on a YouTube video. So if y'all see that video, please watch it. If you just turn it on, walk off to the end, whatever. Give it some views and it'll make them feel awesome. hit the like button, subscribe, share, the bells and whistles. I don't know how all that works yet. But yeah, help us out. I'm gonna fan this fire real quick and get it going. There we go. I don't like to fill my fire pit in. I do when we have to leave an emergency. I prefer to let it burn out. So, you know, it is what it is. Like I said, if you guys have any ideas, comments, things you'd like to see us do, ideas on how we could do things better, just please be respectful. Like I said, this is mainly a kids channel. And I'm open ideas. I'm willing to learn. A lot of you guys have a lot of years on me and know a lot of things that I don't. Like maybe how to keep my fire going. No, I'm playing. I can build a fire. It's just super wet out here. It's been raining for months, it seems like. Get something to poke it with. There it goes. It's starting to pick up. The reflector wall, I know y'all seen it. Here it is. Made out of dead wood. Don't really work. South Mississippi, we don't really need a reflector wall. I mean, it gets in the 20s and 30s, but you don't really need it. My boys had a blast helping build it. As for the shelter, let me get in here. They like to sit in here and pretend we're hunting. If we sleep long ways like this, it'll fit all of us very comfortably. It has a little hole right here to one side I need to fill in that holds water, so we usually sleep this way. And I sleep on the outside, even then it's pretty comfortable. I'm thinking about not so much tearing this one down as adding on to it and building like a cabin style type thing. But that's a lot of work, a lot of tree cutting, and I hate to cut down good trees. There's not enough dead standing trees around here that's sturdy enough to do it with. I really hate to do that. Maybe a pallet cabin if I can. That really about covers it, guys. I'll try to get out here tomorrow and clean up and straighten up a little bit more and have some stuff going on for the boys when they get home. Depending on the weather, it may rain again. If not, it'll be a couple weeks from now. We'll make videos as often as possible, and when my wife will let me out the house. The boys went to mom's this weekend to visit, and she gave me permission, so I dipped out. Although I should probably get back and help her with the baby. That would be the good thing to do as a husband. Till then, y'all have a good one, man. Thanks for watching.